Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all to the ScienceNest YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to explain you about the year-end test, Department of Education, Central Province 2019. Then we will see the first question. X, grasshopper, chameleon. Select the most suitable organism that should be at X. The answer number 4, grass. Always the first link of a food chain should be a green plant. Always the first link should be a green plant. And here, the grasshopper and the chameleon are not marine animals. So, they are land animals. That means terrestrial animals. So, they are not eating the aquatic plant or the marine plant. They are eating grass. Second question, not an example for tuberous root. Answer number 1. Potato is an underground stem that has stored food. Ginger, colocasia, leeks and onion are some other examples for the underground stems. They are not tuberous roots. Third one, select the false statement about microorganisms. First one, cannot seen from naked eye if taken as single organisms. Is made out of by collecting one or many cells together. Microorganisms can change the properties of some matter. Microorganisms cause only harmful effects. The answer number 4, microorganisms cause only harmful effects, because microorganisms cause harmful effects and also the beneficial effects. Fourth one, what is the type of energy stored in objects due to change in its shape? Change in its shape. Answer number 3, potential energy. Potential energy is a kind of energy stored in objects due to the change in its shape and position. If any object has stretched or in upper position, potential energy is high. Question number 5. Select the correct statement about the pure matter. Answer number 1, composed of one type of atom. Pure matter has two types as elements and compounds. Elements have one type of atoms, but compounds have two or more types of atoms, although they are pure matter. So, first answer is the correct one. Sixth one, a student who observes the night sky recorded the following. Select the true statement or the statements. A. Even though the position of a star relative to its constellation is not changing, but the position of a planet changes with the time. Next B. There is no any hindrance from outer energy sources to observe the constellations. The twinkling nature in stars not observed in planets. Answer number 4. A, B and C all are correct. Seventh one, which process is not directly related with human in the occurrence of flood? Answer number 1, excess rain. It's a natural factor. Question number 8, which cannot be explained using the given statements. Having particles which are separated from each other, having a space among particles. Then we can explain about the discontinuous nature of matter, rising of ink through a piece of blackboard chalk, compressibility of a gas. But the continuous nature of matter cannot be explained. Answer number 2. Ninth one, what is the unit used to measure electrical energy? Answer number 3, joules. Any type of energy is measuring from the joules. Ampere is used to measure the current, volt is used to measure the voltage, and the ohms is used to measure the resistance. Question number 8. Given below are some reasons for adding food additives. Which statements are correct? A. Prevention of food spoilage, increasing the taste of food, prevent the reaction of food with oxygen. Here the answer number 1. A and B are correct. 11th one, select the false statement given about the photosynthesis. occur only in green plants. The main product is glucose. Sunlight is an external factor which is essential for photosynthesis. Leaves are the organs that specially adapted for photosynthesis. Answer number 1 is false because not only in the green plants but also in green algae the photosynthesis is occurring. 12th one, using what we can control the current flow according to the need. By using light sensitive resistors, because in the dark condition the resistance of the light sensitive resistors get increased and the current is decreasing. If the light intensity is high, the resistance value is decreasing and the current flowing through the conductor is increasing. In the fixed value resistors, we can't change the current according to our need. There's a fixed value of the resistance. 13. Select the false statement about the kidneys. False statement about the kidneys. Answer number 4. Urea is produced in kidneys because urea is produced inside the liver. First one, blood flows into the kidney through renal veins. Renal arteries supply blood to the kidneys. And next one, located in the abdominal cavity. Yes, left kidney is positioned little higher than the right kidney. That's also correct. 14. Select the correct statement about the given circuit. Answer number 2. The brightness of all bulbs are same. The reason is all the bulbs have connected in parallel method. So the voltage of this cell belongs to all these bulbs. 15. Which animal possesses radial symmetry? From these animals, Hydra has got the radial symmetry. Other shows the bilateral symmetry. Hydra belongs to the Cnidaria group. Cnidarian group animals show the radial symmetry. 16. When phenolphthalein was added to a liquid, it turns pink. When few drops of X was added to the same solution, the pink disappears. And the solution became colorless. What can be X? For the 16th one, answer is acid. Phenolphthalein turns pink color with the bases. 17. Which zone contains unburnt wax vapor? Zone C. Answer number 3. The zone A is the outer zone or the invisible zone, and it has the highest temperature. Zone B is the luminous zone. In that, unburnt carbon particles can be seen. Zone C is the non-luminous zone, and wax vapor can be seen. D zone is known as the blue zone. 18. Which is used during electroplating? Answer number 2. Chemical product of electricity is using electroplating, which cannot be observed during a chemical change. Answer number 1. Change in state. Change in state is a physical change. 21. What can you observe after the given setup is kept for few minutes? Answer number 1. The liquid level inside the Thistle funnel increases. Egg membrane is a semi-permeable membrane. Through that membrane, water particles can move from the water beaker to the Thistle funnel. That is why the liquid level inside the Thistle funnel increases. Not an excretory organ. 22. Answer number 2. Anus. From the anus, fecal matter is releasing. 23. Select the correct statement. Answer number 1. Music is created through the regular vibrations. 24. Which processes are responsible for renal stones? Answer number 1. A and B are correct. Less consumption of water and consumption of salty food frequently are the reasons for the rainer stones. Part A, question number 1. Given below are some constellations visible during night sky. Name S. S is known as the Gemini. Answer Gemini. What is the brightest star in U? Answer Regulus. What is the main difference that can be observed between a star and a planet when observed through a telescope? Answer: when observing through a telescope, star is a bright point. Star is a bright point, and planet can be seen as a disk. Planet can be seen as a disk. Fourth one. The tilting is responsible for the occurrence of the seasons on the earth. Give another reason. The next reason for the seasonal changes is revolution of earth around the sun. Name a star pattern that is used to identify the direction of the earth that is not mentioned above. Orion can be used to identify the north of the earth. What is the name given to the star patterns which is used to describe the apparent motion of the sun? Answer is zodiac. Zodiac. B part. Given below, given diagram shows a part of skin. Name A and B. A is the epidermis and B is the dermis. Give a function of skin. Protective layer of the body. Another so many functions are there for the skin. What is responsible pigment for the color in human skin? Answer: melanin. Question number 2. An incomplete diagram of mosquito life cycle is given below. Name the stage A, B and C. A is the egg stage. B is pupa stage. Second one, what is the name given to the life cycles having physiologically different changes? Complete metamorphosis. Name an insect that can be seen in household who shows incomplete metamorphosis. Cockroach. It has only 3 stages in its life cycle. Name the sensitive stage in the life cycle of turtles which are having a threat to extinct. Answer: eggs and young turtles. Music can be created using the opening and closing of the holes in a fluid. Give the reason for it. by changing the length of the air column. Name a disease condition that can be cured by music. Depression can be taken. The mental diseases can be cured by the music therapy, and the heart diseases also. C part. Given below is a part of a poster displayed in a classroom regarding composition of matter, which can be a mixture. Answer is C. There are different components, that is why we have selected the C answer. What is the more denser out of A and B if both of them are having same sized particles? Answer is A. Metals have high density. Question number 3. The given diagram are about some living organisms found by a group of students in an oceanic ecosystem. Name an animal belong to group Annelida. Nereis. Which animal cannot do locomotion? Sea animal. Which animal bears a vertebral column? Vertebrates bears the vertebral column. Here the answer turtle. Turtle is a reptile and vertebrate. Name a plant with respiratory roots. Answer Kerala. Name a plant with stilt root. Answer Vatakeya. The stilt roots has arisen from the stems and they support to the stems. Given below is about some readings obtained during an experiment. Number of cells and the voltmeter reading has given, and the nature of illumination of the bulb has given. You can see when increasing the number of cells, voltage is increasing, and likewise the brightness of the bulb is also increasing because of the increasing voltage. What is the relationship between the number of cells and the voltmeter reading? The answer, when number of cells increasing, voltmeter reading increasing. What is expected by inserting cells to a circuit? Give a voltage or potential difference. If you want to find the relationship between the brightness of the bulb and the current flow through the circuit, what apparatus should be connected? The answer, ammeter, because ammeter is used to measure the flow of the current. C part, which factor is absent in the test tube if the nails are not rusted? Here in the test tube you can see there's hot water. In hot water no oxygen can be seen. That is why the nail is not rusting. Then the factor is oxygen. Give a strategy used to prevent the rusting of engines. Apply grease. By applying the grease, the connection between the engine and the oxygen gas and the connection between the engine and the water vapor get prevented because of the applying grease. Part B, question number 1. The setup is used to observe the transpiration process in the laboratory. What is meant by transpiration? You should write down the definition here. The process of evaporation of water through the aerial parts of a plant is termed as transpiration. Second one, initially if the level in the exceeds 0 milliliters and after 5 minutes 10 milliliter is shown, find the rate of respiration. If rate of respiration equal volume of transpirated water divided by time taken, then calculate the rate of transpiration. Here the volume of transpirated water can be taken from the volume from the level that water is falling down. That amount is equal to the volume that has transpirated from the leaves. Then 10 milliliters is the volume here, and divide it with the time 5 minutes. The answer 2 milliliters per minute. 2 milliliters per minute. Likewise, always this water level that is falling down here is equal to the water level that is transpirating from the leaves. Give an adaptation shown by plants to reduce the transpiration. You can write down the answer. Thick epidermis in aerial parts. Sunken stomata. Several answers are there. Give one difference between guttation and transpiration. You can write down transpiration occurs mainly through stomata, but guttation occurs through hydrothorax. Transpiration mainly through stomata, but the guttation occurs through hydrothorax. Next B part. The given setup can be used to make an electromagnet. How the current should be sent through the circuit? By using a cell. Name the instrument that can be used to identify the magnetic field created around the iron nail. We can use compass. Then, if there is a magnetic field, the compass needle is deflecting. Draw a diagram to show the magnetic field lines that can be seen around a bar magnet. This is the picture you should draw in that blank. From north to south, the magnetic field lines can be drawn with the arrows. Give 2 reasons for the loss of magnetic power in a magnet. Answers. aging and subjected to high pressure can be taken. C part. Following ray diagrams shows the information of Earth's shadow. Name the zone A and B. A zone is known as the penumbra, and the B zone is known as the umbra. These are the two parts of the shadow. Penumbra is light color and umbra is dark color zone. If the moon comes to the zone B, in which color the moon is visible? The color is reddish brown color. What is the name given to that phenomena? Answer: total lunar eclipse. There are three types of lunar eclipse like this. Total lunar eclipse. In the total lunar eclipse, the moon comes to the umbra of the shadow of the Earth. A person on the Earth will see only one side of the moon every time. Give the reason for that. It's an out of syllabus question, no need to answer. Second question. A part of human nervous system is given below. Name A and C. A. Cerebrum. B. Not B, we have to mark the C. Spinal cord. Here the B is the medulla oblongata. Your function performed by the B. Function of the medulla oblongata controls the non-voluntary actions such as heartbeat and breathing. Name the protective layers that can be seen around B and C. They are known as meninges. Give a function performed by the peripheral nervous system. You can write down transmit impulses from receptors to the central nervous system. Next part, B part. When a vibrating object is kept by touching Q, dots are drawn accordingly in a given strip. What is named as P? The name is turning fork. If 240 dots were recorded in 3 seconds, find the frequency of P. Frequency means the vibrations per second. Then you have to find the vibrations in 1 second. So you should divide the 200 from 3. Then the answer is 80 Hertz. If a longer arm and shorter arm of device P is used to perform this experiment, which will show more dots on the paper? The answer shorter arm. Answer shorter arm turning fork. The reason is frequency is high in shorter arm tuning forks. C part given below is about some properties in liquids. You can say about the boiling points, melting points, ductility. Ductility means drawn into thin wires without breakdown, and malleability means hammering or rolling into thin sheets become without breakdown, and density, electric conductivity. Electric conductivity means the ability to carry the electric current from one place to another place. Then we will see which liquid exists as a liquid in room temperature. Here the answer number 1. Answer is D, because the melting point is 0 in water and the boiling point is 100 in water. So this is water and it's a liquid in the room temperature. Answer D. Second one, which matter is not suitable to make wires even though it can conduct electricity? You can see the A metal, it can conduct electricity but the melting point is very low. But in the B, it can conduct electricity but the melting point is high. In here, the melting point is very low, so it can be melt when it is heating. Third one, name 2 matter which can float on D. Answer, you can see the density of the D is 1000. To float on the D, the thing's densities should lower than the density of the D. So answer C, A can be taken. Which material can exist as a gaseous non-metal? Answer E. Because of it can be considered as a gaseous non-metal, we are not taking it as answer for the third one, because the gases, we cannot see the gases are floating on the water. So A and C are the answers for the third one. And for the fourth one, answer is E, because their melting points and boiling points are very low. No ductility, no malleability. So definitely it is a non-metal. Third one, when the switch is closed, it is observed that the water is heated. Which product of electricity is shown here? Here the heat effect of electricity. Give the energy conservation occur here. Energy conversion. Give the energy conversion occur here. Electric energy convert into heat energy. There should be an arrow. Name an appliance use this principle to operate. Iron can be taken. Fourth one. Given below is a circuit diagram used to demonstrate the light product of heat. Name R. R is LED, light emitting diode. How many dry cells are needed to operate R? 1 dry cell is enough for that. Give 2 advantages of using R instead of a filament bulb. The power consumption is very low. Power consumption is very low. And also, last for a longer period of time. B part, what is meant by a natural disaster? Here we should write down the definition for the natural disaster. Natural disasters are naturally occurring destructive incidents without the mediation of man, causing harm to human lives, properties, environment, and economy. Natural disasters are naturally occurring destructive incidents without the mediation of man, causing harm to human lives, property, environment, and economy. Name a natural disaster that can occur in hill areas due to the excess rain. Answer is landslide. Due to human activities which lead to drought condition. Irregular and unwanted constructions and irregular water usage. Your precaution you can take to prevent lightning accidents. Using lightning conductors. Name the given microorganism. This is amoeba. Your disease that can be caused by microorganism belong to the group of the above said organism. The group that this microorganism belong is the protozoa. A disease we can take amoeboisis. What is the mechanism used by this organism to remove excretory products from the body? It's an out of syllabus question.